What up, guys? So today is a very exciting day for me. As I mentioned before a few weeks ago, um, I finally worked with my friend to create my dream, which is my own brand, my own label, our own design concept of sorts. And thank you for everyone who came out to the launch party. It was a very successful event. You guys really turned out. The feedback was really awesome, and I was really happy with just basically the overall experience of it. And so now for the online release. And so congratulations, Black Bean Groceries Superior Pomade is now available. And so today we're going to do a review of sorts, or more so I just want to showcase to you guys what we wanted to accomplish with this. So basically, to sum it up, I wanted to create the most versatile pomade possible. I mean, creating this brand, I wanted to go ahead and create a pomade just to pay homage and just thank you, all of you guys, basically for all your support, and kind of go down to my roots and just really reference something that I'm just really familiar with, and use that and kind of mesh that with Black Bean Grocery, the concept of it, and just also create the most beautiful jar ever. We are so damn proud of this thing, and everyone's kind of feedback, everyone's reaction was exactly what we were looking for. And yeah, I mean, let's just go ahead and look at it up close now.
So, Asian traditional product design can seem a little sloppy at times, a little haphazard, and littered with grammatical errors, spelling errors. But there is an intricate beauty to it. And in this product, we want to go ahead and reference the Lee Kum Kee's oyster sauce, their high-end, their flagship oyster sauce, which has probably one of the most intricate labels on the market, period. If you ever get a chance to look at it up close, it is insane, more intricate than anything you've seen before. And though it costs like an arm and a leg for it, we wanted to go as crazy with our label as well. And so what you can kind of see is a metallic gold base that really kind of shines through, a very traditional layout, but with really small intricate details. Like in our little Black Bean Grocery lady, you can also see the flowers on her dress is also metallic as well. There's also a lot of details here that we really wanted to hide in there, really put in there to just give you the feel overall that this is something cool, this is something worthwhile. So you have logo branding on the front, you have a whole description of the performance on the side along with ingredients, our iconic made in Asian America, and then also kind of instructions along with the barcode on the side. Also, this is much larger than your standard size. We want to give you guys a good amount of product and just really be able to use the jar that also references our kind of inspiration. So this is actually a 6-ounce jar, so you get 50% more than what we had before. It'll come with a shrink wrap, red plastisol lined lug lid, and you can definitely just see the pomade inside already, with a nice dull gray color, which is also a reference to fermented shrimp paste. So you would just wanted to go ahead and just play around, just kind of have fun with it, and at the same time still make something extremely versatile and useful.
I know many of you are probably super excited, oh, he's gonna break the seal on the cap, but no, I'm gonna save that for you guys when you guys actually purchase the product. And so instead, basically save that one for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use the jar that I already opened. So the scent of this pomade, we really took inspiration from Eagle brand oil. So Eagle brand, for those of you who are Vietnamese Americans, Vietnamese, you're super familiar with it. It's green little vial that your parents always use to basically as an all-round ailment. Basically, if you had a stuffy nose, they rubbed it on your lip. If you had aching muscles, they rubbed it on the area. If you had if you were sad, they still rubbed it on you. You had an aching heart, they still rubbed it on your chest. It was just a cure-all of sorts. And that smell is super wintergreen and rosy. And so with this one, we went with we still held on to that mintiness, but we wanted to make it a little more complex and smooth. And so when you guys get it, you'll really I hope that you guys will really see the reference to it, for those of you who are familiar with the Eagle brand. just paying a lot of paying homage to kind of things that like we grew up with, and you'll see that at play here. And so, scooping it out, it should come out just like a very smooth like cream, thick of sorts, but still smooth and easy to use. And of course, as with any pomade that I typically make, I wanted to kind of take care of the small details and make it easy to use. So it should also apply very easily. Overall, to kind of describe this pomade, we're expecting like a medium hold of sorts, something very well balanced. On the weight, something definitely a lot more airy and super light, just because I don't want there to be like some sort of gunkiness. I just want it to be as though you almost have nothing in your hair, and it's super easy, convenient, and relaxing to use. The texture, it will be optional. It will be on the coarse side, but it will also be up to you whether you want to take advantage and style a loose and textured pump or not. You would also be able to go with a clean pump with this product. And I'll demonstrate that at first, and then throughout the day, you'll see how the texture comes out to play. The finish is like a neutral matte. More so towards neutral, just a touch matte, and just to basically let your hair be itself. That's what I really wanted to do. Provide you guys with enough hold and enough control to do something with it, but at the same time, what makes your hair unique, I really still want to come out, and basically just so that we don't get cookie cutter like pompadours, and we get some sort of pompadour or some sort of hairstyle that is still unique to you. But yeah, so we applied it now and worked it through your hair. As you can see, I can be really aggressive with it, and it's still definitely super easy to apply. And we'll go ahead and just comb it through now, just to make sure that like everything was even, like distributed evenly, and that we have like product everywhere. So, as you can see, it should come through very easily. You can throw it left and right, and it shouldn't be discomforting at all. And go ahead, start styling now. And yeah, so this is what we get. I mean, beautiful shape, very good volume, and I'm really fighting the urge to texture it up right now just because it's really leaning to it, but I wanted to show you guys that you can easily style a clean pump with it. Neutral matte finish. The slickness is like a nice gritty one that, I mean, you can see you still don't get like many strays at all. It's still very easy to keep clean, but if you really just want, you could just easily get your fingers in there and just texture it up, give it a little more like freedom, a little more like looseness that just really gives it a more relaxed look. But of course, you can get good volume, keep it clean, and just really style a more traditional but neutral matte finish pompadour. So overall, like kind of the idea here is just that like now this is, I mean, Black Bean Grocery isn't just like a pomade brand. It's much more than that. It's a lifestyle clothing brand that my friend and I created, and so I needed to create a pomade that is not just good for us. Like I want it to be useful for us, but not just for us, but for other people who just style like a comb over or just a textured like crew cut or just something. I want it to be more versatile and be adapted to anyone's like hairstyle, whether you need high volume or you're just okay with low volume or your hairstyle is not as demanding. So I wanted to create something that is able to satisfy our very aggressive demands, but at the same time be versatile. And so that's what we hope to have achieved with Superior Pomade. But yeah, so go throughout the whole day now, and because I do want to showcase you guys how it changes throughout the day, and that's probably one of my most favorite things. And so see you guys in a few hours, and we'll talk then. Alright, so we're at the end of the day now. Let's go ahead and wrap up this review. So what we see here is like the Black Bean Grocery Superior Pomade lost about like half its volume, pretty typical of something that's going to be a very medium hold, but like super airy, super on the weight side. So, but what is cool is that it remains present and you still maintain a nice texture. It's very easy to work with, whether it is that you choose to like just finger comb it back, or whether or not you want to take a comb to it in order to get some of that volume back, which is possible to some extent. So the big thing is what I wanted out of this product is something that is resilient in that it maintains, like, you can keep your hair out of the way, you can keep a nice textured look to it, it remains present in that you can do something with it. But I didn't want it to be super strong, super aggressively resilient in that, like, it remains super gunky and it, like, is still, your hair is, like, unchanged, like a gel pomade or like a super heavyweight oil base. I wanted something that kind of not only, as I mentioned before, adapts with your hair and adapts with its uniqueness, allowing it to come out, but also adapts with time, is flexible with time, and changes with time. So I want something that is kind of really encouraging of, I guess, the reality that, like, things change, of progress and whatnot. Other than that, like, the scent is just, like, ever so present, just enough to just really just around you, nothing that super permeates the room, like, after a few hours, nothing that kind of overloads anything, because I wanted you to enjoy the scent as you take it out of the jar, but I still wanted something that wasn't gonna compete with, like, a cologne throughout the day. What else? Obviously, it never hardens, it remains nice, the finish remains exactly the same as the morning, and as you can just see, basically ever since you even, like, start applying it, it should feel very, like, light in your hair, and, like, now it feels like not even presence. You should never be bothered by its presence, and it should never inconvenience you. It should never feel weighted in any way. It's just something that is there to help you but never gets in your way. And of course, I mean, at the end of the day, it is like a water-based product, so it washes out very easily with just water or with shampoo if you want to make it an even easier process. But yeah, that's Black Bean Grocery's Superior Pomade. I mean, this is, my proudest creation up to this point. Very, very proud of it. Not only performance-wise, but also just the way the jar looks, just the context, the aura, the feel of this pomade is just everything that I wanted to accomplish out of it. And so very proud. And of course, like, thank you guys for all the support, because it's just all your guys' support that I have been able to kind of just go out on my own and, like, do something like this with my friend. And so Black Bean Grocery is our little baby, and, you know, it takes a town to, like, raise a baby, it takes a village to raise a baby. And of course, thank you for all you guys who have already supported us. But this is available now for your purchase. I provided the link in the description. We also have t-shirts, hats, and other, like, items. This is our first season, so it's on the small side. In the following seasons, like, we will have something like we will have an even bigger selection, and I'm very excited for that. And basically, just again, I want to reiterate, thank you for your guys' support, and hope you guys really like the Superior Pomade. So take care, guys. Thank you again, and peace out.